Madisonville City Council to order, and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation by Council Member Marvin Hightower.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, we thank you that we're able to come together to conduct business and to honor you in this way. We ask that you would direct us, lead us, and guide us. Every decision that we make, let us make it in the best interest of the citizens of this county, this city. We ask for your direction, your leadership, your protection over the mayor while he's away, and your blessings over all of the city council and those that are in the gallery.
And as we begin this rescheduled meeting of the City Council due to weather, we do want to welcome our new additions, Marvin Hightower from Ward 2 joining us with his first term, and Glenda Wade from Ward 6. Glad to have you with us on the team here. First of all, we'll roll call. Kim?
Misty Cavanaugh.
Here.
Marvin Hightower.
Present.
Adam Townsend.
Here.
Larry Knopfsinger.
Here.
Frank Stevenson.
Here.
Glenda Wade.
Here.
We do have a quorum.
Okay. First order of business is the review of the minutes of the previous meeting on December 16th.
The December 16th, 2024 meeting was held in the City Council chambers at 4:30 p.m. It was called to order by Mayor Kevin Cotton, and the invocation was given by Councilmember Tony Space. The mayor and all council members were present for the meeting. The minutes of December 2nd, 2024 were approved. We also had approval of bills and payroll. We had some department reports. We had a council committee report from the Tourism Committee. We also had a first reading of an ordinance of an amendment of Chapter 156.051 relating to residential use in Central Business District. We also had a first reading of an ordinance amendment to Chapter 156.163 parking requirements in Central Business District. We had a second reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 151 concerning the electric. We also had a utility connection that was approved, and then we had an adjournment.
Are there any questions or discussion, or any amendments to the minutes as presented? If not, is there a motion to accept the minutes as presented?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nay. Motion carries. Next, we have a review of the bills and payroll.
The general fund, the total general fund is $723,599.99. The total sanitation is $68,176.76. The total maintenance is $23,894.29. Total electric utility is $157,628.18. Total water filter is $400,336.25. Total wastewater collection and treatment is $233,829.63. We have an estimated biweekly payroll, governmental of $52,407, police $157,227, fire of $173,501, transportation of $34,021, cemetery $5,043, parks $19,512, sanitation of $51,996, maintenance garage $7,710, light fund $93,871, wastewater treatment of $21,333, wastewater collection of $32,758, water and filter of $66,704, for a total estimated biweekly payroll of $716,083.
Are there any questions or discussion regarding the bills and payroll as presented? If not, do I have a motion to accept the bills and payroll as presented?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the bills and payroll as presented. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Next, we have department reports. and you should have in the packet presented the new business licenses issued in your packet. Following that is committee appointments.
At this time, I would like to make a nomination for Frank Stevenson for chairperson of the city council.
Are there any other nominations? Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion or questions? If so, motion and a second made. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Thank you for your confidence once again. Next, we have in new business, a second reading of an ordinance amending chapter 156.051 of the City of Madisonville Code of Ordinances relating to the residential uses in the central business district.
Yes, chapter 156.051, the conditional uses is under number 2, we have a change where the minimum square footage for living space per apartment shall be 400 square feet. And then also on number 4, there shall be no required parking unless otherwise required by federal or state guidelines. That is the only changes that is made to that ordinance.
Are there any questions or discussions regarding this second reading of this ordinance proposed? I have a motion to approve this ordinance amendment as presented.
So moved.
Been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. This require a roll call.
Okay. Misty Cavanaugh?
Yes.
Marvin Hightower?
Yes.
Adam Townsend?
Yes.
Larry Knopfinger?
Yes.
Frank Stevenson?
Yes.
And Glenda Wade?
Motion passes. Next, we have another second reading of an ordinance amending chapter 156.163 of the City of Madisonville Code of Ordinances relating to parking requirements.
Again, this ordinance, chapter 156.163, parking requirements and certificates of occupancy, the following language is added. There shall be no parking requirements in the central business district unless required by federal or state guidelines. And all other terms and conditions shall remain the same.
Any questions or discussions regarding this proposed ordinance amendment? If not, is there a motion to approve this ordinance amendment?
So moved.
Motion been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Will a roll call be taken? Kim?
Okay. Misty Cavanaugh?
Yes.
Marvin Hightower?
Yes.
Adam Townsend?
Yes.
Larry Knopfinger?
Yes.
Frank Stevenson?
Yes.
And Glenda Wade?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on our agenda, we have a resolution regarding the adoption of updates to the 2025 personnel policy.
Whereas the City of Madisonville has made changes to the personnel policy that was adopted on December 19, 2022, and it's been updated on August 21st, 2023, and December the 18th, 2023. Whereas the purpose of the City of Madisonville Employee Handbook is to establish a uniform system for managing personnel matters for all city employees. The handbook and all policy it contains provides direction for employees in the performance of his or her employment duties so that they can successfully contribute to the fulfillment of the city's mission to deliver the necessary government services to the citizens of Madisonville in the most effective and cost-efficient manner possible. And now therefore be it resolved, the City of Madisonville does hereby adopt the updates that are attached to the 2025 City of Madisonville Employee Handbook. I have attached both of these changes that is attached to that. If anybody has any questions, I think Glenn's here to answer those.
I had one comment about page 34 on the harassment, sexual and non-sexual harassment. With the removal of the city clerk, and I don't think this was intentional, it removes any reporting to any females. Everyone in those positions is male. and I think it's important, particularly with sexual harassment, if it's a female victim, that they are able to report to someone who is female rather than male. I don't think it was intentional. I think just at this time, those positions are all held by men.
Yes, and we have several female department superintendents, so they are able to be contacted as well.
Who are the female superintendents?
Victoria Davenport, which is over airport, and Ashton Robinson, which is over our Mar Park.
We would just have the two, and both are off-site.
Yes. And Diana Phillips, I'm
Well, I
sorry.
checked online, and she was listed as a supervisor rather than a superintendent. Is there a way to reconcile that? Or could we just change, in the one previously, that it says Human Resources Department rather than just the director? Would that be possible that we could change that so that there are more people on site that you could report that to? Or can we confirm that, the titles?
Items.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure where we left it. I guess what I understood is that one of the options for reporting is the immediate department superintendent or another department superintendent, which is you pointed out there are multiple female other department supervisors or superintendents that would be a candidate to report to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that is the case, that,
Okay,
that
right.
the superintendent,
So
because the
does that-
language is superintendent.
And that's a yeah.
Yeah.
So it is, your concern is addressed then?
If we can confirm those, like what their official role is, or if we can just change that to supervisor or superintendent.
So, wouldn't the people you listed be superintendents of the department? Is that what you're saying?
On the website, they're listed as supervisor, just the one, but on site. But the two at the airport and Mar Park, which are off site, are superintendents, I believe.
So you're proposing to amend it to say
Superintendent or supervisor.
department superintendent or supervisor? Okay.
Make sure that.
You're making a motion.
Yes. I'm making that motion.
There's a second to that?
I second it.
Motion made and seconded. Any further discussion or question? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, nay? Okay, so that amendment to this resolution, content of this resolution having been made, is there a motion to otherwise than approve the updates presented with this amendment?
So moved.
Motion been made? Is there a second? Second? All right. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passes. Now we have a series of municipal orders regarding reappointments to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Yes, I'm going to read this first one here, and all of the others will, I'm going to read the name, but every appointment will end on December the 31st, 2025. So this is a reappointment of the Michael Hunt to Tourism Advisory Board. It shall be and hereby is ordered by the City Council of the City of Madisonville, Kentucky as follows, that Michael Hunt shall be and hereby is reappointed to the Tourism Advisory Board, that the term of Michael Hunt shall end on December the 31st, 2025, and that Michael Hunt shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the City of Madisonville, that this order shall become effective upon adoption by City Council.
Is there a motion to approve this municipal order?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor, sorry? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Order passes. Next.
Okay, this is also the reappointment of Gina Matcham to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Is there a motion to approve the municipal order to appoint Gina Matcham to the Tourism Advisory Board? Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Order passes. Next,
We have a reappointment of Lyle Crouch to the Tourism Advisory Board.
is there a motion to approve Lyle Crouch to the Tourism Advisory Board?
So move.
Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion, order passes.
Okay, we also have a reappointment of Elizabeth Odom to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Is there a motion to approve the municipal order appointing Elizabeth Oldham to the Tourism Advisory Board?
So moved.
Is second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Order passes.
We have a reappointment of Chip Tate to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Is there a motion to approve the reappointment of Chip Tate to the Tourism Advisory Board?
Move.
Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Order passes.
We have a reappointment of LeBaron McAdoo Jr. to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Is there a motion to approve the reappointment of,
So moved.
okay, is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Order passes.
We have a reappointment of Glenda Seaton to the Tourism Advisory Board.
Motion to approve the reappointment of Glenda Seaton to the Tourism Advisory Board.
So move.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passes.
We have a reappointment of Debbie Myers to the Tourism Advisory Board.
So moved.
Moved to the reappointment. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Order passes.
Okay, and this one is an appointment. This is an appointment of Devi Thorpe to the Tourism Advisory Board. Again, this is a new appointment that Devi Thorpe shall be and hereby is appointed to the Tourism Advisory Board, and that the term of Devi Thorpe shall be for the expired term of Karen Tapp, concluding on December the 31st, 2025, and that Devi shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the city of Madisonville. And this order shall become effective upon adoption by City Council.
Is there a motion to approve the appointment of Debbie Thorpe to the Tourism Advisory Board?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passes. Next, next we have the consideration of an interlocal agreement between Hopkins County, Kentucky and the city of Madisonville, Kentucky relating to the management and operation of the YAA sports facility. Have that in your packet. Hard to do in that respect. This agreement, proposed agreement that the county has already reviewed and approved on their behalf is with the city and county being co-owners, if you will, of the YAA field area, to put this into a management understanding between the city and county, that shared management of it in connection with the effort to more professionally and effectively manage the new sports complex, which has the ability to benefit as well the IAA fields and the efforts there.
Do you want me to read it, guys, or are you good?
I'm good, I've read it.
Was that,
I asked if they wanted me to read it out loud, but I think they said they read it, so.
are there any questions or discussions about any of the items mentioned in the paragraphs or content of the interlocal agreement?
No, I would just like to say thank you to Rob Saint. I've spent quite a bit of time on the phone with him this morning. I was able to answer all the questions I have, and I mean, there were quite a few questions that I had at the time, and so thank you very much, Rob, for that phone call this morning, for those phone calls this morning that helped me understand this interlocal agreement
Right.
and the future of what will happen at this facility.
I had that benefit as well. I can concur with your appreciation of the background and substance of the agreement and how it connects with our interests.
He does a good job.
That being said, is there a motion to approve this interlocal agreement?
So move.
I'll move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion or questions? If so, do we need to do a roll call on this?
Misty Cavanaugh,
Yes.
Marvin Hightower,
Yes.
Adam Townsend,
Yes.
Larry Knopfinger,
Yes.
Frank Stevenson,
Yes.
and Glenda Wade.
Yes.
Motion carries. Interlocal agreement approved. Next, we have an executive order regarding the appointment of J.W. Durst to the Hopkins County Joint Planning Commission.
Kevin Cotton, Mayor of the City of Madisonville, pursuant to the authority vested in him by applicable law, does hereby order as follows, that J.W. Durst shall be and hereby is appointed to the Hopkins County Joint Planning Commission, and that the term of J.W. Durst shall be for the unexpired term of Marvin Hightower, concluding on December the 31st, 2024. That the term of J.W. Durst shall be for the unexpiring term ending on October the 3rd, 2025, and that J.W. Durst shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the City of Madisonville. And this order shall become effective on the 6th day of January 2025. It's just an order, no vote.
Next, we also have another executive order relating to the appointment of the City Council committee assignments for the year 2025.
Kevin Cotton, Mayor of the City of Madisonville, does hereby, pursuant to the authority vested in him by applicable law, does hereby order as follows. The following city council assignments are hereby made. Budget and Finance, the chair will be Frank Stevenson, and Marvin Hightower and Larry Knopfinger will serve on that committee. Parks and Recreation, Larry Knopfinger is the chair. Marvin Hightower and Misty Cavanaugh will serve on that committee. Property and Risk Management, Misty Cavanaugh is chair. Adam Townsend and Glenda Wade will serve on that committee. Public Safety, Adam Townsend is chair. Marvin Hightower and Larry Knopfinger will serve on that Public Safety Committee. Economic Development, Frank Stevenson will chair. Marvin Hightower and Adam Townsend will serve on that committee. Utilities, Transportation, Engineering, that is actually all of these kind of made together with utilities. Misty Cavanaugh will chair, Glenda Wade, and Frank Stevenson will serve on that committee. Annexation and Zoning, Frank Stevenson will chair that committee. Misty Cavanaugh and Glenda Wade will serve on that committee. Tourism, Adam Townsend will chair. Larry Knopfinger and Frank Stevenson will serve on that committee. Airport, Larry Knopfinger will chair that committee. Glenda Wade and Frank Stevenson will serve on the Airport Committee. The terms of these committee members shall be for a period of 1 year commencing on the first day of January 2025 and continuing through December the 31st. Each committee shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the City of Madisonville.
No further items on the agenda that we have for this called meeting in place of the regular scheduled meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second in Tony's position.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Stay warm and safe.
Well, Hillary, welcome to your first meeting, too.